I've always been a night owl. While most students at my university hit the bars or curled up in their dorms after dark, I wandered the halls. There was something about the quiet that made me feel more alive, like I could finally hear myself think. That's how I found the hidden library. It started with a door. It was in the oldest part of campus, deep in the lower levels of the humanities building. An area so forgotten it didn't even show up on the floor plan. The door was heavy, carved with strange symbols that looked older than the university itself. I never noticed it before, but that night, it was open. Barely, I pushed it. The air was thick with dust and something else. Something ancient. The room beyond was enormous, lit only by dim chandeliers that seemed to glow on their own. It smelled like paper and time. Books lined every wall, floor to ceiling. No titles on the spines, no organization, just hundreds, maybe thousands of volumes in leather bindings. At first I thought I'd stumbled on a forgotten archive, but then I pulled a book off the shelf. It didn't have a title, just blank parchment on the cover. I opened it. The first sentence was my name. Not just my name, but a description of me. My age, my background, where I was born, the scar on my right arm I got from falling off my bike when I was 8. My heart stopped. I flipped through the pages. They told my story, in detail, events I'd never spoken about out loud, my fears, my thoughts, my regrets. I dropped the book. But then curiosity took over. I pulled out another volume. This one described a night a week earlier when I had lied to a friend to get out of a party. The conversation, word for word, even my internal guilt. It was like the book had been there watching me. I should have left, but I didn't. Instead, I took one more. This one was different. It started in the future. I read about events that hadn't happened yet, how I would return to the hidden library night after night, how I'd grow obsessed with the books, how I'd stop attending classes, stop talking to people, how I'd disappear, one day, without a trace. I slammed it shut. I ran. Back to my room, panting, sweating, my pulse in my ears. I told myself it was a prank, a sick joke, but how? The next morning I went to the dean. I asked him about the old part of the humanities building. He frowned. That wing's been sealed off for years. There's no access, no power, definitely no library. I knew what I saw, I felt it, so that night I went back. The door was gone, the hallway ended in a solid wall. But I could smell it, that same scent, paper and time. For weeks I searched, every night. I pounded on the wall where the door had been. I waited in silence, listening for the faint sound of pages turning behind stone. Then one night it returned, the door, same symbols, same glow. I went inside. But the books had changed. Every single one had a name on it now. Some I recognized, students, professors, people who had vanished over the years without explanation. One by one I pulled them out, each told a life, then an ending. And there was a new book waiting on the lectern, mine. I opened it. It ended with these words: he never left the library again. The door slammed behind me, and the lights dimmed. I don't know how long I've been here. There's no time in this place. All I know is, the books keep growing, new names keep appearing, and when I'm not reading, I'm writing. I can't stop. So if you ever find a hidden door on your campus, don't open it. Because the library of forgotten books is always hungry for another story, and it might be yours next.